What's going on, guys? It's Archon here, doing some Borderlands 2, and today we're going to go and solo Pyro Pete the Invincible in the Torg DLC. Campaign of Carnage is what it's called. I'm going to be doing this as Maya the Siren, and honestly, for this boss, Pete, he drops legendaries like it's nobody's business. I mean, he's not really that difficult of a fight, and the quality of loot that you get is, in my opinion, by far the best loot that he can drop. I mean, I've gotten things as far as Quasar grenades, I've gotten a Neogenator, I've gotten a bitch off of him. I mean, the loot that he drops, it's worth the farm for this guy. But anyway, I'm going to go into my build, show you what I'm going to use for this fight. Show you some of the gear, and then we're gonna go and knock his dick in the dirt. So first slot here we have the Sandhawk. It's an electric one for his shield. He has high shield and high health. So for those that don't know, the Sandhawk is just a great weapon. You get that in the Pirate DLC quest line. It's called Whoops. It's the Hermit quest where he sends you to Washburn Refinery to get that polycriton to repair the compass. Anyway, these come in, you can get the shock, you can get fire, you can get corrosive Sandhawk. I'm not sure if I don't think there's a slag. But that's going to be the main SMG, the main gun that we're going to use to take him down. In slot 2, I have just a purple Maliwan slag gun, because the main thing in this fight is just to keep him slagged. He is vulnerable to the application of slag. He can almost stay slagged the entire fight. And with Ruin for the Siren, being able to phase lock him and slag him, plus being able to use a slag submachine gun, that's just going to make the fight a lot easier. And really, I have a Ruby in the third slot. Won't be seeing much play out of it. And I also have a Fire Norfleet, which probably won't get any play because he's resistant. He's immune to fire, and I don't know, corrosive is almost negligible too. We're going to obviously use the Beast solo. We're raid bossing. Going to try to take him down. I'm not doing a speed run or anything. I'm just showing you how I take him down, what kind of gear to look out for, and how to be effective with it. Stormfront grenade is an awesome grenade in this fight. His shields go down very quick with this grenade. We're going to run the Wildcat class mod with the 95% SMG damage. You get 5 to accelerate, 4 Mind's Eye, 4 to wreck. Accelerate and Mind's Eye in that mod particularly is awesome for this fight. Wreck, you don't get any play out of it because it's only applied when the target's phase locked, which they need to patch these phase lock immune enemies so Maya can get her buffs, because if she happened to get all the buffs that phase lock targets get, I think she would be, it may be close to overpowered, but I'm not going to talk about it that much. And for the relic, we're going to go with a 30% SMG damage relic. It's just going to help with your Sandhawk and your slag SMG, which that's not even there for damage. That's just to keep the application of slag on him. Then you'll be switching back to the Sandhawk. Let's go with the build here. For this fight particularly, I went down 26 Cataclysm, went 11 in Motion. The rest was into Harmony to pick up my class mod buffs. We got Foresight and Cataclysm, reload speed, magazine size. Magazine size. Since we're using SMGs, we're firing them off pretty quick, get faster reload speed, and you can just fire a little bit more. Helios in this fight is a fiery explosion. I'm just doing this to progress down the tree. He's immune to fire, so that's not going to really work on him. Same thing with Cloud Kill. Cloud Kill is pretty much piss poor, just in general, but I'm using it to move on down to the tree. Flicker, we got 30% chance to cause elemental effects with guns. That'll help with putting the application of slag on. And to get down to Ruin, it was either chain reaction or immolate or backdraft. I just picked immolate because I'm starting to like this skill more and more, and I don't intend on going down, but I think that might have been the better out of the three. Reaper, this is a great skill to get. 40% gun damage while the enemy has 50% health or more. That's great for the first 50% of his health, and then after that, you know, Maya loses a lot of the DPS coming from there, but overall you're going to need this skill. And Ruin for this fight is awesome. You phase lock Pete, he gets slagged, he gets electrocuted, corrode. Corrosion doesn't matter, but the slag is the important part here. In Harmony we have Mind's Eye, 9 out of 5. That's coming from the Cat class mod. You will score a lot of critical hits on Pete once his helmet comes off. This gives you 45% critical hit damage. And I put just 1 point into rec to, you know, pick up the free 4 points from the mod. And I have 2 out of 5 of Sweet Release. I don't know why. I probably should have put that in Restoration, I guess. Or I could have finished out Immolate. Either way, it's not needed. Sweet Release, obviously it's a phase lock. You got to kill an enemy while phase lock. So I guess if I do get into trouble and I need to call the water down, I can phase lock a Spider Ant real quick, kill him, and try to get some health. But it shouldn't happen in this fight. And Motion, General 11, 5 out of 5 in War. It's going to help show capacity and recharge delay with the B. Accelerate, 10 out of 5. The other 5 coming from the Cat mod. 30% gun damage, 40% bullet speed. What's not to love? And Converge, I just picked it up because usually when I run out of here, out of the beat down, I always run with Converge. It's a great skill. Out of all 3 of these 1 point game changer skills here, we got Converge, Res, and Cloud Kill. I'd say Converge and Res are very good, especially Res when you're playing in a group. Cloud Kill, the scaling on the damage is just terrible. But anyway, that's what we got. We're going to go down and take on Pyro Pete. But like I said, too, this guy drops legendaries. I mean, if all the other bosses could drop as good as Pete, you know, they'd be worth going for, but Pete's just he's easier compared to most of those other raid bosses, and the quality of loot that you get from Pete, I mean, there's no reason to not come and get this guy. He's probably the most farmed boss out of all the DLCs and in-game right now, I would guess. Here we go. Gonna throw out a couple storm fronts, phase lock slag, teeing off with the shock sandhawk. Alright, his shield's coming off. I'm getting behind this pillar here to block his Nova, which will give me more B time. Switch to the slag SMG, hitting him up with slag critical. Hit him with phase lock again to get that ruin. It's kind of cat and mouse right here behind this pillar. You can dodge back and forth and get some cover there while still being able to inflict a decent amount of damage. I am getting burned alive. Shit. Oh shit, I'm not gonna make it. I did make it somehow. Slag him up. Go for his head. Yeah, that's what that Mind's Eye is for right there. You're getting that 45% increased crit damage. And we're just gonna keep teeing off. Switch to the slag. Keep him slagged. Hit him with ruin. I'm gonna get blown up right there. See, I dodged the Nova right there, so I have no debuff on me, so I can continue to just fight. I don't have to worry about running across the map, turning the water on. Like I said, this isn't a speed run. This is just how I fight Pete. easy boss. He's done, and he drops a shit ton of crystals too. So I mean, since the Pirate DLC, some of the weapons got a buff today. I mean, you know, farm these crystals up. The Tatler, the Actualizer, the Ahab rocket launcher, and the Seraphim assault rifle got some buffs today. And I gotta admit, I'm an SMG guy. I wanted to like the Actualizer. I liked everything they did with it. It's just that they increased the reload speed, which kind of turned me off. But
Whoa.
yeah, that's what's going on with the Seraph weapons.
Wow.
No legendaries here, just bullshit drops. But yeah, he usually drops about 10 to, I don't know, 10 to at least 15 crystals, I'd imagine. So anyway, guys, that's Pyro Pete with the Siren. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, let me know if what you guys use. I'm pretty sure Sandhawk's probably in there, along with a double penetrating unkempt herald for Gunzerker. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.